What is up, YouTube? It's your boy Lan, back with another video, and in today's video, my friends, we are once again going to be talking about Microsoft and Activision's deal that seems to be the gift that just really keeps on giving. Now, the latest development in this story is the fact that both Google and Nvidia have now entered the fray. That's right, Google, who is currently about to shut down Stadia on January 18th, and Nvidia, who recently launched their GeForce Now service, have now joined Sony in their agenda of blocking Microsoft's acquisition of Activision Blizzard. Of course, once again stating that this is going to be anti-competitive for the gaming market. Now, honestly, it really does look like this odds are starting to be stacked against Microsoft, considering that prior to all of this, the only one who was really voicing any concerns was Sony. But following that, the FTC ended up making their move to go ahead and sue Microsoft for this acquisition. And while all of that was going on, Microsoft had succeeded to get some people on their side, namely Nintendo, Steam, amongst with other regulators from other regions. But now that Google and Nvidia have decided to speak up and join Sony on their side, I think it might actually make a slight case for Microsoft to maybe be a little bit concerned. But I know what some of you are thinking. What the hell does Google and Nvidia have to lose if Microsoft ends up acquiring Activision? On Google's side, they seem to be leaning a little bit more on the Android operating system where Call of Duty Mobile is being housed. Now, I do not see Microsoft having any interest in moving Call of Duty Mobile to PC because that literally makes no sense. We already have mainline Call of Duty. What use could we potentially have for Call of Duty Mobile? For what we know, Microsoft is not interested in going back into the mobile market again. They already tried that and failed woefully, so I highly doubt they're trying to step back into the mobile market. So I think Call of Duty Mobile is safe on the Android side. When it comes down to cloud gaming, Google Stadia is already being closed down. Google Stadia failed badly. It was very unfortunate because it did seem like really good technology at the time, and it seemed like the service was actually very good, but it basically just failed to get off the ground, and that is not Microsoft's fault. Stadia was already being shut down before this whole acquisition thing came about. So Google trying to put their own 2 cents into this, in my opinion, is dumb. Just plainly speaking, it doesn't make any sense. I can't see where their argument is coming from in this case. Now let's talk about Nvidia. Nvidia launched GeForce Now, which is their own basically cloud gaming service, except in their case, what they're doing is offering you a high-end computer that you can connect to on the cloud from your other devices, say your mobile phone or your low-end PC, and you can use that device to play your already owned game library. So at the end of the day, it doesn't affect them. In reality, it's not like anyone's buying Call of Duty from their own marketplace or their own store. People are expected to play Call of Duty using whatever platform they already had it on to begin with. Unless, of course, Nvidia's concern is the fact that people will most likely maybe shift into playing Call of Duty on Xbox Game Pass Ultimate, which allows you to play games on the cloud. But let's be honest, as good as Xbox Game Pass Ultimate is, or as good as xCloud is, I believe that's what it's actually called, when it comes down to a game like Call of Duty, every millisecond counts. And when it comes down to cloud gaming, it's just not there yet. So I don't see how this is supposed to be a massive threat to Nvidia as well. But at the end of the day, these 2 companies now coming out and speaking against this acquisition definitely helps to give the FTC more fuel for the lawsuit that they're currently pushing forward. But that is essentially everything we know currently from this new update that we got regarding Nvidia and Google's interference within Microsoft acquisition of Activision Blizzard. I will have a link to the article in the description below for those who want to read it further, but I for one am genuinely surprised that these 2 companies decided to step into the ball pits. For this acquisition, this has literally become such a massively high-profile acquisition for the gaming industry. It was already a big deal considering that $69 billion was on the table, making this one of the highest acquisitions ever within the industry. But now we're seeing all the big players are stepping up in one form or the other. Either they're on Microsoft's side or essentially they're on Sony and the FTC side. So honestly, I have no idea where this is gonna go by the end of the day, but we will just have to wait and see. If you like this video, feel free to hit that like button. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel if you enjoy what we do here when it comes down to video game news and reviews. And make sure you turn on the notification bell so you never miss one of our videos. And if you have any input regarding this insane update for this Microsoft's Activision deal, be sure to put it in the comment section below. I really want to hear what you guys think about this. It's because it really feels like it's starting to get blown out of proportion at this point. But that is it for today's video, everyone. I hope you have a fantastic one. and we'll catch you guys later. Peace.